This is Ebony, and you're listening to Room for Relations, Calories, Liquor, or Body Count.
At my school, it's nothing to see a chicken, 6-inch heels, mini skirt.
The podcast where we discuss everything
from the first date
to the last orgasm.
Get that thing going.
No, she's just trying to bust a nut.
See, now I might be doing too much too. I'm recording, and I'm streaming, and I'm.
Oh, I thought Bernice was recording because her little record button just popped up.
I did that.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, because we're starting the podcast. Hey, roomies.
Podcast part.
What up, world?
Hey, roomies. Hey, friends. Hey, people that's watching us live and people that are not. This is Room for Relations Happy Hour. Here's the funny thing. I put this watch on. Didn't set the time. I don't even think it's working. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to do something
You
else.
was way too excited.
I was.
Bernice wants support.
You laid your school clothes out and didn't iron them.
Look, that's what. So I got. In case y'all didn't know, which why would y'all? Because I haven't been on here in years or months. I have a stylist now, who's really my friend, but she's my stylist, and I just went and picked up all my clothes and all my shoes, and we did a whole try-on session. And her sisters had to convince me to keep some stuff because. Am I frozen?
Yeah,
Ebony. Yeah, because I'm Ebony. And it was just like, I wear t-shirts and jeans.
We hear you. I'm interested to see this style.
Carl, you didn't want to put in the work. She was willing to put in the work, so she gets to design my wardrobe. You've added to. I told her about the red Converse. I told her, so you'll be a part of it. Anyway, so when we were leaving, I was like, yeah. So once the corona is over, I'm gonna have my clothes laid out for the upcoming weeks, because she gave me a style board as well to like know what goes together and stuff, which is extremely helpful. So
That sounds
the
so
corona
sad.
is
A
over.
style board? Did you say a
style
style
board.
board?
Yes, because she needs help deciding what.
because she was
matches
sending
what.
me these pieces, and I was like, I would never wear that. So when she put it together, I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But I'm not a fashion person, so if it don't match, I don't know what you're supposed to do with it. She kept putting these double print shoes with like other patterns, and I was like, no.
When you say match, like
She's matchy.
As Raynell said.
What's wrong with that?
Carl matchy. That's what
Carl
she
matchy
said.
matchy.
That's
Yes,
what
you
she
are.
said.
Yeah,
Carl matchy.
Carl is matchy.
No
I agree.
comment.
Some people are matchy, Carl.
Okay, I'm gonna calm down because Melody's like,
Wear
we can
your
hear
appropriate size,
everything.
Bernice.
I wear clothes my size.
Stop wearing your son's clothes.
Mm. Well, if he's in my size, I'm gonna wear him.
I guess that
Hence
makes
the
sense.
problem.
Right.
He doesn't wear my size. I'm an adult, mostly.
Then why do you have on
All
a
right, I have
Geronimo
to turn my
shirt?
camera out because I need to go get my drink, and I don't need anybody to see things.
Oh yeah, because now.
Why don't you do that before we started recording?
So, how's everybody surviving the apocalypse?
Well, my grass is cut.
Mine too. I did 3 hours in the yard this morning.
Yeah, I had my drink. It just
That's nice.
it was because I had to walk over here.
We talking about
That's
the apocalypse now.
I heard you.
One person, 3 hours. That's real nice.
You didn't break it up. You didn't do an hour and a half and then come drink some
No,
tea
I
and then
did.
go do another hour.
3 hours yesterday cutting, and then today I had to go trim and sweep, and then I cut down 2 trees. Don't shake your head like you cut down trees. I got a chainsaw, bro.
I got a chainsaw.
You ever use a chainsaw?
Yes.
Did you trim your bushes?
Yes. I'll
Okay.
cut down whole trees.
That's one of them. My brain just go.
Did you see me jump? What's
Trim my
going
bushes.
on
What are you
here?
asking?
So y'all just immediately went to man.
Nothing wrong with trimming bushes.
Sometimes got to trim the bushes, keep the neighborhood happy.
Trim bushes. Yeah. Yep. Because if you don't trim the bushes, then it just start going everywhere. It's just
Ebony,
everywhere.
this is really your fault because you started the podcast and then started talking about your stylist. This is your fault. that we're on a tangent.
I don't think that I should be blamed for that.
What do y'all think I'm playing on my phone if you had to guess?
Face in.
What is that?
Ever since she learned how to play Face 10, she's been obsessed.
Really?
Ebony, I've known how to play Face 10 for years. Y'all didn't
I
teach
thought
me
you just
how
learned it
to
when we
play.
started playing. I swear I
No,
did.
I used to play it in Nashville.
Oh. Well, ever since she started playing Face 10 with us, she's been obsessed.
I've always, even before then, we literally, my friends and I used to come once a week and play Face 10 and drink.
I need more.
Like
Ebony, I hate to
people.
say, if you don't start soon, I'm gonna need another drink.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
When you at home, at least you're not drinking and driving.
Right. You just walk the phone to the kitchen.
Man, what? You give us a house tour. Let the roomies know how you living.
Or I can just leave it here. I'm wearing pants.
Everybody doing cribs. Okay. The first topic. Wait. I ain't introduced. Well, I think I did, but then y'all started talking.
Oh,
sorry,
talk
I'm chewing. So,
swallow.
do I sound like a robot?
That was
No, just
really
swallow.
good timing.
Oh, shut up. So this is, I guess this is like a Sexy Times episode. But I put happy hour because, I mean, it's Friday. It's 5:00. And so it feels like a good time to like drink and hang out. But because we recorded a podcast, so just in case y'all don't know, for the people that are just on like listening now or missed the previous podcast, I guess we're back. We're gonna start recording things, and mainly because of the virus. I figured we got time on the weekends now, so we'll probably start creating more content, which is what I've wanted all along for Room for Relations, but just hadn't had an opportunity to really do it. And now that people have committed to helping, even though I haven't necessarily given out the jobs yet, I know that I can, I won't have to do all of it by myself. So this is, I was thinking like in the future, we'll do Sexy Times. It'll be similar to this, where it's just like a chat where we talk about different topics, or not topics, but different like studies, have a conversation. People can move in and out, how they feel. I kind of like this format of being at home. I mean, everybody kind of being, where they need to be. And then we're going to actually do games tomorrow. I'm thinking we'll start with Truth or Drink just because it's easier to do via video. As soon as I find Carl's food, that'll be the next one.
Truth or Drink would be easy though, because you can just ask all the questions and then everybody go through and answer them.
And on Kev, and just so y'all know, if y'all see me doing anything that y'all have seen on like Kev on Stage page, I will give him all the credit because I just am obsessed with him. Yeah, but they did Never Have I Ever, and I was like, oh, that's a good one to do because everybody just put their hands up. He had the cards, but if you just on a list of like 50 things. And if we keep it sex and relationship related, I mean, it depends on how much I want to share. Some people might be like, I'm not, if y'all don't put y'all fingers down, I'm not going to judge y'all for not wanting to share with everybody.
Fingers down. You'll just drink?
Oh, I was thinking like the actual game. I don't want people to think that's all we do, though.
You don't want people to think what's all we do is drink? That's accurate, though. I mean, we do other things in life, but...
Work.
Along with drinking.
I don't understand.
Drinking makes everything better because it also loosens people up so that you get better content.
It's true. But I would want to keep track so we're not doing it forever. Because if it's just drinking, we could go on for hours. But if we're actually doing the 10 fingers, then it'll end eventually.
Or each person does 5 questions.
Oh, okay. So each person asks 5 Never Have I Ever's.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Plus, we ain't got nowhere to go, right?
Nowhere.
But I don't want us to be online getting drunk either.
I mean, what's going to happen? I mean,
we are being publicly. This is another form of public intoxication.
Right.
It's not at all. It's the opposite. Where it's private intoxication.
It's exactly.
Virtual intoxication. So anyway, this episode, we're just having normal conversation. What's everybody drinking? I'm just curious.
I have tequila that I got from Tulum.
Ooh.
And
you got a stun on it.
Simply Made lemonade.
Raspberry lemonade because it's pink.
Raspberry. Raspberry lemonade.
I'm drinking Old Number 7.
What's that?
Jack Daniels, the black bottle.
Oh, okay.
Old Number 7.
Bernice made a whole. Bernice is in there shaking.
I made a cocktail.
He was muddling some
I
stuff.
did.
Yeah.
I wasn't
fancy.
muddling. Hold on. I wasn't muddling.
You a fancy house
I
Negro.
was shaking. I was shaking.
She said house Negro.
It's a Saint Germain. It's a Saint Margarita. That's what it was called online. Basically, instead of
I do too.
it's a margarita, but instead of like the triple sec, you use Saint Germain. That's basically what it is.
And
and I hate triple sec. That would be a great alternative.
Yeah.
What tequila are you using?
Epsilon.
Espolon.
Not sponsored.
Right.
Tequila brand tequila.
Epsilon.
He said tequila brand tequila. Espolon.
Yeah. How you spell it?
Yes,
Espolon. Yes.
L-O-N.
Yeah.
It's a really good tequila. I'm
No.
drinking.
No, it ain't. They're not sponsoring this. Don't.
Oh,
no
okay.
Kudos to Epsilon.
Okay.
Tequila brand tequila.
Yeah, they ain't never gonna sponsor either if we keep talking about them like that.
But you're right. Espolon is a great tequila. You guys should. It has skeletons on the bottle. There you go. I got the big bottle.
Because you're gonna be dead.
It's another one that has skeletons. I'm drinking a margarita with tahini on the side. Shout out to
tequila.
Tahini. What is tahini, Ebony?
Tahini. It's Lucas. For people in Houston, it's Lucas.
What's
for other people, it's like a Mexican seasoning salt.
Okay.
You remember that day I called you, Ebony?
Spicy, salty salt. Spicy, salty. That's how you catch
the last day after we recorded the podcast, and I was leaving to go to Danielle's house, and I called you. They were trying to get me to make you your margarita.
Oh, I was wondering. I called you back and you didn't answer. Yeah.
Not answer, but I was like, I think I said I don't need you anymore because we had already made it, and they said it was too strong. But I put Sharon said you put a Sprite in there.
Sound like Ebony.
Yeah, but it didn't.
You gotta use 7 Up.
It wasn't nasty. It just didn't taste like yours.
Did you add beer?
Oh, okay. Sharon said Sprite. We did add beer. We had Dos Equis.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I always use 7 Up because that's how I was taught to make it. But I'm trying to think. Did you put the limeade in there? The frozen limeade.
How do you make your margaritas?
That's what it was. It's 1 part frozen limeade.
That's why it was so strong. It was way too strong.
Yeah. 1 part tequila, 1 part water, 1 part 7 Up.
I thought you said beer.
Dos Equis. Oh, I said that earlier.
No, you didn't.
Tequila, Dos Equis, 7 Up, water, limeade, frozen limeade. And you mix it.
Yeah, we didn't know about the water.
That's why.
We were just drunk. I ain't gonna lie to you. We were just drunk.
So y'all just had 7 Up, beer, and tequila?
And margarita mix.
Oh, okay. I don't think you need the water. The water goes because of the limeade, I think. I don't know. Somebody gave me that recipe years ago. And so when I feel like making it, I'll make it. If not, I just use regular margarita mix.
7 Up, limeade,
tequila,
margarita.
No.
I mean,
tequila.
7 Up, 7 Up, limeade, water, tequila.
Mm-hmm.
What was the last thing?
Beer.
Beer.
A Mexican beer. They use Corona. Beer. I don't like Corona, so I use Dos Equis.
Yeah.
You've had it before.
Let's jump into this.
You've definitely had it before, Bernice.
You've had it many a time.
Huh?
I make it all the time. You've had it before.
All the time.
I have?
It's our signature.
If you ever had a margarita out of a picture at my house, that's what it was.
No.
Shut up. I hate him.
I'm not drinking anything out of a picture in your poor house.
I've never had it.
I'm sorry to the fans. This is literally just how our happy hours go.
Right. I know. We're supposed to be talking about something. Okay.
Did y'all hear me? I tried to redirect. I said, okay, let's jump into this. We kept talking about margarita.
I'm ready.
No,
I'm trying, y'all.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I got to get off Facebook because Mallory is.
Let me put on Facebook.
Why can't you just join?
I didn't send. Oh, she at work. She said she's still at work.
Damn. That's
okay.
She's essential.
If once you get off work, if you want to join us, I will send you the link. Just let me know, Mallory. Okay. All right. Everybody's essential. All of my clients are like, yeah, I'm still working. I'm essential. Everybody can't be essential.
Look, we've decided the only professions that aren't essential are entertainment and strippers.
Yep.
That's it.
No.
They're both entertainment.
You get it wrong. It's entertainment and education.
And teachers. Yeah. Entertainment and education. There you go.
So
Thank
bars
you,
and restaurants are entertainment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say food industry, entertainment, because y'all say strippers, rappers.
No,
food is still open. Bars,
no, food is still open. Yeah.
Oh, it's still open, but you can't go in. Okay, yeah.
That's true. I got me a to-go order today.
From where?
Yeah. Halal guys had a drive-through. Let me tell you what they drive-through is.
They always have a drive-through.
The little table next to the back door.
Oh, you must have been a different halal guys. The one over here always have a drive-through.
No, the one on Ella. No drive-through.
I ain't never been to that one. And they got the 2-for-1.
It's new.
I'm trying to figure out who coming over here to hang out so we can do a 2-for-1 real quick from halal guys.
Nobody. Don't nobody want the corona.
I'm not talking to you, Megan.
You definitely got it, Eboni. You definitely got it. 100%.
I've been saying, I don't have it. Oh,
you in denial.
I'll tell you later, Megan.
You could be a carrier and not have any symptoms.
Yeah.
Well, if I got it, everybody already got it, so it don't matter, right?
Are you willing to die for this friendship? That's how real it is over here.
Her answer is probably yes. If that means she could still see Rory, Brandon, Carla right now, then
we all be dead
together.
Because we all dead. Okay, so
and then y'all can have fun in heaven together, or whatever you believe in.
If we all make it,
purgatory, whatever.
As long as we together.
That's not funny. People dying for real. That's not funny.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
That part not, but this part is like this. This part is hilarious, actually. All right, so there is research that basically says that overweight men have more frequent sexual activity, but overweight women have less frequent sexual activities.
Very false.
Oh, so in comparison to, I believe that.
Yeah,
I believe that.
I believe that.
As long as you got a little bit of cake. I used to be a chubby chaser.
As long as you got like personality.
Speak on it.
As an expert here, I'll say that is false.
You said I'm an expert too. I ain't getting none either. So what are we talking about?
All the larger women I know keep a man.
Name these names. Who are these large women?
I would say a name, but she married.
No, that's actually true. I think.
Is
it because I'm in that middle ground of I'm not big enough?
Yeah,
you gotta commit.
I wouldn't consider you.
Said you gotta commit.
You gotta commit. What you say, Megan?
Same thing. You just thick. You just Houston thick.
Gotta get off the fence, get in the game.
Your waist too slim. Your waist too slim to fall in that category.
Really? I'm in that middle ground.
Okay.
My bad. That was I just got into the
live. Do you
Facebook?
See us?
Yeah.
I know you don't see us.
Jesus,
I know I'm keep asking that question.
No, it's a black screen. What are you doing?
Shut up. It wasn't supposed to be.
So
all I see is Lightstream. Lightstream getting all the promo.
They getting all the advertisement.
So why do they think the larger dudes is getting play?
They did a study where they were asking lots of questions just about like.
Maybe I was lying.
You think they was making? I mean, men do brag. So there was 7,049 men, 7,005 women, and they looked at sexual behavior, physical activity, and sitting time, and they also measured your body mass index. and they said a high body mass index indicates high body fatness, right? But also you have to add like people that have a lot of muscle mass like athletes and bodybuilders. But basically, they found that women, but not men, who reported more sedentary behavior tended to report lower number of sexual partners, and increased level of physical activity were associated with more frequent sexual partners among the men and women who were married or living with a partner. So if you already got a boo, then when you're more active, then you'll have more sex. But if you're higher physical activity levels were also associated with more sexual partners from men.
I have a question.
Yes.
Who funded this study with 14,000 people?
Dunkin' Donuts.
The Journal of Sexual Medicine is the ones that reported it.
That's a lot of people.
Medical University of Vienna.
7,500 men, 7,400 women. That's a lot.
Medical University of Vienna.
And they're measuring their BMI. You gotta take time. You can't just ask them to fill out a survey online.
You gotta
I don't know why that made me so angry.
I don't know either. It's research. That's what happens in college. People research.
But I feel like I don't understand that. But I just feel like you can just do 1,000 piece. You had the 7,000 per gender.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people.
But that's an interesting fact.
So, what are they considering?
Yeah, that's the other question. That's what I would like to know.
They were looking
BMI at is bullshit. I've never met anybody met their BMI.
Yeah, no, BMI isn't a good way. But that I think they looked at physical activities. Oh, it got real quiet. I got nervous.
Yeah.
They looked at like physical activity and body fat, and they looked at your body fat.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Bernice don't meet his BMI.
What?
Yes, I do.
I was gonna say Bernice should meet his BMI.
I do meet my BMI.
Should, but I'm telling you, I've never met anybody that met their BMI.
I meet my
unless
BMI.
they rib shown. Are you a rib shown?
No, but I meet my BMI.
But I ain't saying no muscles on him.
Call you later, mama.
I got the to prove it. My BMI is.
They did acknowledge that.
Body mass index with.
Yeah. You're under.
Let me go get my paperwork.
I think 30
you
is
ain't gotta
overweight.
get the paperwork, bro.
30 is obese.
We believe you.
What is it? What is it supposed to be? Like, what is the?
It depends on your age and your height. And
I think like in your
height, weight.
Lower 20s or upper teens, because I think 30 is obese.
Yeah, it varies though. It's between like 30 and 32. It varies.
How do they measure it? It's just height and weight, right?
Height, weight, age.
Yeah.
Height, weight, age. But I still don't. Can
Google
I calculate it myself?
Proper BMI for however old you are, Black male.
If you Google
and
BMI,
it's going to be a chart, and it's going to be a height, and it's going to be a weight, and it's going to tell you what your BMI should be.
Okay, let me do this.
And we'll move on to the next thing.
Right.
As you do
and
that,
while you're doing that,
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I feel like this is a topic that we talk about all the time, which is why people aren't having sex. And so they talked about how the reason why people don't have sex is because it's related to sexual desire, sexual satisfaction, and relationship satisfaction. I don't think there's anything like new here, because we know that. Okay, let me just say this: the study was 87 mixed sex couples, and they were in relationships just over 9 years on average.
So we're referring to not single people,
huh?
Not single people. These are people in relationships.
In relationships that have been together for a while, and they all were. Well, the majority were educated, heterosexual, and white, of course. They're required to not have children under the age of 12 months. The majority of the couples reported having children older children in the home. So over 30 days, each person was sent a daily reminder to respond to questions whether or not they did or did not have sex the day before. And then they were given a list of possible reasons as to why they didn't. The most common reason for women was I wasn't in the mood, or we didn't have time, or I didn't want to. And men's most common response was we didn't have time, my partner didn't want to, my partner was too tired.
That sounds about right.
So basically, they're saying that they're blaming women for the reason why sex didn't happen.
Y'all have the key.
It's so interesting though, because I feel like
I don't think that's accurate.
I mean, I think it's accurate too, but it's interesting because I feel like in a lot of the conversations that I've had with people sometimes just have sex. Like, well, let me not say people. Men sometimes just have sex just because they don't know the next time they're gonna have sex. So even if they don't want to or they're not in the mood, they might still just have sex just because we'll see when it happens again. So let me go ahead and enjoy this now.
Did y'all see? I don't watch Joe Budden's podcast because I'm not a fan, but he put up a clip from his podcast. Did you see that, Carl? Where he was like, "Really? Let's be honest. I mean, how often do you really want to have sex with your girl? Like being quarantined, it's different when it's like, oh, you come and you go, and it's like a fun, but not every 4 hours, bro. I don't what. You know, I use all the moves. I done
Sorry, I didn't see this on Twitter. It was a clip from Twitter, and it was like, when is sports coming back? I've had sex with my boyfriend 3 times today because there are no sports on TV. And this other girl was like, sex? At least you're going to do that. I'm giving him head 17 times in the last week. It's just they ain't got nothing else to do. They have nothing else.
Jesus. I'm going to put what making stuff go down in his food? This is the thing is that, what people don't like to discuss is the fact that science plays a part, right? We have a libido, we have hormones that control that. It's not just sex, we love sex, amazing, but it's something that drives that. Y'all have more of said something than we do. That's just science. Mm-hmm. And ours fluctuates, goes up and down. Y'all was pretty fucking steady. It's just there. It's just always there. It's always available.
Until it's not.
It's like, woo! And then it goes up like this, and it's sex originally was created just for reproduction, not for necessarily pleasure. So you blame our maker.
Come off 1800s for that.
Not our fault.
We get. But our science hasn't changed. We're the most horny when we are ovulating and our body is ready to reproduce. Other than that, we're like, oh, give or take. I can live with it, live without it.
Got to get snipped.
And this is from somebody that I feel like I have a high sex drive, but it's not always high.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, where it's like, I try not to turn down. I have to really have a legit headache or something about me has to not feel good. Because I'm like, okay, I can get in the mood, but you just gonna have to work harder, and eventually you're gonna get tired of doing that.
But it also plays into what we've discussed a few times here, and the fact that women don't often initiate, and when they do initiate, if you turn it down, they're never gonna initiate again.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a long time. So you gotta accept when she's even if you're not ready to get in the game, you just gotta fight through that one because it'll never happen again.
True. I also think that one of the things, and I hate, doing the gender thing, but I do it anyway. I think a lot of times when it comes to women, like Megan said, we get turned on by everything. Like research has shown that women are easily turned on, but we are also just as easily turned off. And that's where the problem comes in. Yes. Because I could get turned on by watching somebody get a massage as I walk by, but then I walk in my house and it's a mess. It's gone. So that's why sometimes we have to focus on how do we make sure we're exposing ourselves to things that turn us on, but decreasing the amount of things around us that are turning us off as well. So
ain't no turning off. No, bro. So Bernice.
Y'all be tired.
Right.
You fit.
Nah, when
y'all be trying to do it and can't keep going.
And I look up and the nigga sleep. I'm gonna talk about that though.
All right, I'm gonna get
now you done rev my engine. You done rev my engine and you can't even keep up with it.
Well,
so Bernice, you fit in the demographic. Your kids are older than 12 months.
You
have to think about it, but that's cool. And you're married over the last month. What other reasons y'all didn't
I don't think he's gonna
consummate the marriage?
Wait, what's the question? What
other reason y'all ain't smashing?
Don't answer that question, Bernice.
The reasons why we, it's a lot of factors, you know.
That's the basis of the study.
Well,
you fit in the exact demographic of the study. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Do I?
From a black perspective.
He wasn't paying attention. He was playing the game.
He was. And that's why I did not
call it what it is.
Wait, hold on. I wasn't playing the game, but I was trying to figure out how much it was for me to rent these movies that are still in the movies. It's on Amazon. Huh?
$19.99.
$19.99. This is new. I liked it.
Which is crazy.
I can watch movies that are in the movies legally.
Yeah.
In my home now.
Yeah.
If you was in the last home, you still have a theater room, but you don't anymore.
Well,
this is the reason why my brother just had to take a 10% pay cut.
Why? Oh, because of everything going on?
His job is to sell ads into the movie theaters. Nobody's going to the fucking movie. So it's either that or lose y'all job. Which one of y'all want?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah,
but I'm not letting you dodge this question though, Bernice.
What? It's always reasons, Carl.
What's the reason you're not clapping them cheeks?
What? All right, moving on. Talk about my best friend like that. Don't be worried about her cheeks. How about that? In 2020, both men and women are more likely to consider having sex with a robot.
Okay.
What?
No, thank you.
Huh?
And we in 2020, ain't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Today.
A Bob? Is a Bob considered a robot?
Yes, it is.
No.
Y'all already having sex with robots.
No.
Yes. It's an autonomous device.
No, Megan. The answer
It's not autonomous.
That's true.
Depending on which one you get.
It's not. No, it's not autonomous.
I can't do this because it's gonna move.
Right. You can't hands-free that job.
Yeah, it's not hands-free.
You gotta.
It requires manual.
Actually, you can hands-free. It's not battery operated, but if you got the suction cup joint, put it on the wall.
Oh yeah, but that's not a robot though.
To operate, it does not start and stop on its own. It's not autonomous.
Yeah,
it's not a Roomba.
Yeah, it's not a Roomba. It's not a great example. It's not a Roomba.
Hey, Bernice, write that down. We can.
I got that from y'all house because y'all got a Roomba.
Yeah.
So y'all got.
Write that down. Roomba for sex. We can design this, Bernice. Let's be real.
It's just gonna go around the room to you.
Yeah, it's not a Roomba, first and foremost. And her name is Florence. Okay.
She has a name.
She has a name. It's our digital sweeper. Yeah.
Y'all gave y'all Roomba a name for real?
Yeah. It's not a Roomba. It's not a Roomba brand bot. It's better than a Roomba.
Florence Henderson. Florence, what's her name? Florence from the Brady Bunch?
Florence.
From the Jefferson.
Florence. Like Florence. Like from Good
I was gonna say.
No, not Good Times. What's moving on up? What's
the Jeffersons? That's what he said.
Jeffersons.
Also, the families that come together, the white people.
The Brady Bunch.
Brady
Her name was Florence.
Brady Bunch. Her name was also Florence.
Was it?
I love that show.
No, her name was Alice.
It was.
It was. His tall motherfucker was.
Okay. Yeah, that lady a whole new name.
It was. You're right.
So when they gonna crank these robots up?
That's not what
her real name was Florence.
I think that's why I said Florence Henderson. I was like, I feel like that was her real name though.
Yeah, Florence Henderson. Mm-hmm. But no, maybe that's moving on up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't watch either one of those. I mean, I don't know. Okay. So it's not about them having more. They were just comparing who would be more interested. So they had people that basically they looked at numbers from 2017.
Hello, it's me. Florence Henderson was the mom's real name. Carol Brady's real name.
Oh.
So we just saw it on the screen, and that's why we remembered it.
Yeah. I just put it, with the Brady Bunch. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
That's fine. So in 2017, they looked at who would be willing to have sex, and they basically found that men were 6 points higher. So it's 22%.
Brandon.
Oh, Brandon made it. It was 6 points higher. Sorry, 1 in 5 Americans said they would consider having sex with a robot, which is 6 points higher than it was in 2017. So.
Oh, I gotta go for a minute.
Okay.
Perfect timing, I guess.
Right. Switch it out. So men were plus 6 points and women were plus 5 points. And virtually every age group are more willing to have sex with robots in 2020 compared to 2017. So
people are having sex with robots.
They're more willing to, not that they are.
Same thing.
And ages 18 to 34 went up 12 points. So, Megan?
That's because they're weird. Oh, wait, that's me.
That's you.
I said, oh, wait.
Yeah, you're the weird one.
I didn't hear the end number. I just heard 18.
Yep, that's your group. Y'all are more.
We're not having sex with robots yet. But everybody
Carl,
knows
would you have sex with a robot?
Yes. And
Brandon,
my homies already know. They better speak to her when they come in the house. Respect.
You respect the robot more than you respect the actual woman?
Huh? I don't understand the base of the question.
Down in the corner. Yeah. Brandon, is your mic on? Do you think we can see you?
I think he said anything.
See, we don't hear you.
Oh, he's like, nope, I'm out.
Don't want to talk about having sex with a robot, huh? That's okay. I'll be out on this ledge by myself.
You can't do that on a regular podcast. You got to stay.
What's the most that you would spend on one?
The fact that, sorry, I'm not going to say
it. Depends on the quality. Like,
if it was like they let you do a trial, I don't know how you could try it out. But if they let you do a trial and you're like, shit, this feels like the real thing. Like, for real, for real.
I'm guessing like 7,000-10,000 might be my ceiling. Like at a certain point, the return on investment is gonna get weird. Like you could have bought a car or something.
Down payment on the house,
right? Like
more property, something.
At a certain point, you can't justify buying. What was the robot's name from the Jetsons?
Alice. I don't know now. I don't know anything now. All the cleaning ladies are running together.
We need Bernice.
Yeah, all the ladies that were cleaning houses all had Florence as their name. So
you telling me that y'all wouldn't have sex with a robot?
No, thank you. I feel like
somebody,
I need body heat. I need body heat. I need to be kissed.
That ain't nothing but a heat element. That heat element.
So this study is based. They were talking about the fact that Westworld just came back on.
Mm-hmm. And I would definitely have sex with one of those robots.
That's what I'm about to say. I feel like that's a different conversation because those robots are humans.
Yep.
So that makes it very different.
So you'd have sex with a Westworld robot?
I don't think I would have sex with a robot knowingly.
If my robot could look like insert some famous person, it's like I could build it to look like that and it's a real person, I'm not gonna lie. If I had the money, maybe.
I mean, I don't know.
Somebody have to give it to me. I'm not dropping bands on that.
I feel like you're halfway there.
I'm still in debt.
Device.
I feel like testing it out, maybe. Like if it was free, like for the podcast, I had to do it. Maybe.
Oh, okay. It's for science. Looking at.
Take one for the team.
For the team, I might do it. But I'm not just gonna be out here buying robots.
Are you there or are you not there?
He just watching.
Are you trying to touch your mic? You just tap your screen? Nope. Maybe he's not there.
He got an Android. Y'all gotta give him time.
Whatever.
Fact.
Anyway.
So, Eboni, how much would you be willing to spend on this robot for the team?
I need them to give it to me for free to try out. I don't think I would ever.
That's
only paid for like. There's a reason why I got what I got for my birthday. I've only paid for like 3 sex toys in my life.
And I think there's something to that. Because of the way the dynamic works between, because the way the dynamic between the sexes works with sex, I think women are less willing to pay for devices and or sex because y'all could really have it if you want it. It might not be the best. It might not be who you want, but
I think that's 100% accurate.
Wait,
as
what?
opposed to spending thousands on a
Okay, got it.
on a robot,
I think that's
you can
100%
just go and have
accurate.
sex. For men, it's like, okay, to a certain extent.
It's so much
we're paying
work
for sex
that
regardless.
goes into attempting to get said activity.
That you might as well pay
And
for it.
it's literally, yes, that you might as well pay for it. At least you know it's guaranteed.
And so that's why there's a certain threshold that men are willing to pay for. Like, when I look at what a date might cost or what it might take to possibly get sex, okay, I'm willing to put this much investment into a guaranteed thing.
I've got a, not metaphor. What's the other one? It's my third drink, technically. Analogy?
So, yeah.
Which one?
I was about to say simile to analogy, typically.
One
like,
uses as, one uses, okay.
Comparison is an analogy.
Everybody, okay, yeah, and it's a comparison. Everybody, regardless of the hair, there are people that purchase weave, right? You can have hair. I know people, Tisha hair is down her back to her butt, and she still wears weave, right? However, she's probably willing to spend less on said hair than I am. Because it's like, I don't really need it.
I got enough.
It'll, I can put my hair up and I don't have to worry, but I got enough. I don't need to do that. Versus somebody who's like, I'm like, damn, I really want for this dress, I want my hair to be longer, so I'm gonna be willing to drop $600 to get my hair done. Versus Tisha's like, this, right. I'll wear this real hair. It's exactly the same thing. Like, if I have access to it, if I chose to, I could literally go through my phone, and it may not be who I want, right? It may not be the person I'm chasing or the person I'm interested in, but I could go through my phone and find 15 people right now that I could have sex with. If I, maybe not with the Rona, maybe that number's a little bit down. They're like, bitch, I'm not willing to risk it all for you. But, on an average day versus a guy, he may have numbers that are even close, but the amount of work and energy and effort that has to go into getting that is different. I just got to show up.
That's true. But I think that also goes into then you could do the opposite as far as like satisfaction, right? Because like you said, it might not be the person you want to, the person that maybe you're going to enjoy and have a good time and all kind of stuff. Like that person might not be available. I could pick this dude that I don't, really want to sleep with, not really that attracted to, but I know he'll give me some. Whereas guys have to put more work, but for the most part, they're going to have a good time. Like whoever says yes, they're going to be able to enjoy themselves. For the most part. I'm not saying
at the end of the day, you can always just jack off with the box.
That's a good point. No, that's a good point. And unless that robot is a Westworld robot, I don't need it because I need head. So it can't be one of these Jetsons robots. Can't be one of. It needs to have a firm tongue.
Mm-hmm.
They got devices that give head
for me to have a good time, and they don't feel the same. Remember, Eboni gave me one. It doesn't feel the same.
I got one for my birthday.
We'll talk later.
I need one that does. I don't care about remember we talked about this. I don't care about the suck.
Oh yeah.
So that suction does nothing for me. I mean, it does nothing for me, but it's not going to get
nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That's incorrect. It feels good. My body shakes, the whole nine. And I think I need to stop. I wish I could control that because I think that's why guys do it so much because they like the reaction. I can't control that. That's what my body's going to do, but I'm not going to get to the end result with the suck.
Right. We're childish. If your body's shaking, we're just going to keep doing that.
Well, and honestly, you should pay attention to body movement. That's a good thing. You should. You can only you get a reaction.
We're childish. We play with the little door stopper behind the door. Just to brrrr. We're just childish like that.
Did you just equate the woman's to a door stopper?
Right. I don't think that's how that goes.
Shame,
are you saying things that is it the vibration or is it just y'all like to play with stuff to see what's the reaction? I don't know.
No, I'm just saying we just do stuff for the reaction. So we're getting that reaction. We're probably just gonna keep doing it.
Well, I wish I could cut that reaction off.
Hey, Rory.
Hey.
We can hear you. Brandon just kept popping in and not saying nothing.
Because Brandon has an Android.
Nah, that ain't it. Roy was
Rory,
waiting for
would
me over
you-
here. Talking about he can't get in
Would
there.
would you be
I had to
willing to have
download
sex?
the app.
Oh yeah. Huh?
Would you be willing to have sex with a robot? Rory?
Oh, Rory, go. That's what we had in this conversation. Would you be willing to have sex with a robot?
Depend if it looked like them robots in Westworld. Hell,
In Westworld?
That's literally
That's where it's for a reason. This is ridiculous. Okay.
hell yeah. I'm married one of these robots.
he said I married one.
Basically, y'all just trying to pay a prostitute. Let's call a spade a spade.
Hey,
Roy
man,
trying to wipe her.
I'm-
You know Roy ain't don't do no prostitute. He want a wife. Boss beer.
He want a wife.
Oh, I figured out what kind of.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot. Humidor. Even though we're not advertising, that's the tequila I got. But
What did you say? I heard humidor.
because earlier when
Yeah,
I was
but
saying
I-
I had a margarita, I couldn't remember what type of tequila it was, but it's humidor. But
Bernice, sex with a robot. I mean,
Oh yeah, you
Westworld.
jumped out.
Let
You
me
didn't
have
answer
one.
that question.
Look. Bernice will go left for the
I
robot.
don't.
She'll turn into our robot, Will Smith, and that. He
Hey.
fuck around.
really, Bernice,
Hey, look.
for a robot.
If I rent out,
You're a whole liar.
if I can rent her, out, make her. You know, bring in some revenue. You know, how smart is this?
Oh, you trying to you go prostitute your girl? Your
pretty sure
robot?
that's pimping.
That's a great fucking
It's a
idea.
robot.
That is a great idea.
Huh?
That's a great idea.
I'm just saying, technically it's not a person, so how can it be pimping?
And that's what's wrong in Westworld right now.
Wait, I haven't
Yo.
watched this season. Don't say nothing.
I'm
Yeah,
watching
Westworld off the chain.
Off the chain.
I'm
never
trying to
got
wait till I
into
can
it.
get like a
I
build
felt
up so I can
not
watch more
smart
than one.
enough that I
Huh?
couldn't follow it.
What? It's good. What do you mean? You don't have to be
I
smart.
just, I don't
I mean,
think I'm
I
smart
think
enough
you're
to
smart
watch
enough.
it.
First off, I realized that came
Debatable.
across kind of like
I didn't even hear what you said.
I just said you don't have to be smart, but
That did sound. Yeah.
Rory about to put up dishes. What is
Bro, are you cooking?
I didn't go
Yes.
to engineering school.
okay?
You know we're recording it.
Right. We
Right.
see you.
We
This
see
is a
you
real
and we hear you.
podcast.
I'm gonna
You know
mute you
we're
while you put
recording
up
it.
dishes.
Oh, well, I'm gonna call y'all back. I'll call y'all back.
You gotta put up dishes right now.
I mean, he got a real date.
You can't wait 20
Yeah.
minutes.
Oh, actually,
No.
I gotta go. I'm late for my happy hour.
I know you late. I was wondering when you was gonna go to your happy hour.
You weren't even gonna say nothing to
Okay.
me, huh?
Well, I'm gonna sit down then. Shit, I've been moving.
Okay,
all
so y'all
day.
got Roy, and then text Brandon. Somebody text Brandon and tell him to come back.
Brandon got
Bye.
Bye.
Android.
It ain't the Android. He probably but he
Oh,
was
you
on
want it?
though. I don't know. All right.
He was on
last
his
thing.
laptop.
Oh. So yeah, he didn't even have to. It just went to the thing. I don't know why he kept logging in and just looking and then not saying anything. All right. The last part is just overrated, underrated. So we all was there for D Nice. On my birthday. We had a whole D Nice what did I say? DJ my whole birthday. But so and I've had a couple clients bring up that and like how they were at the house with their booze and they would do like a little dance party and all that kind of stuff. So overrated, underrated, a private dance party with just you and your boo. Like y'all turn on music and y'all dancing in the living room. Overrated, underrated.
Overrated.
Underrated.
Like for one dance or like for a whole
No, y'all
night?
having like a whole party, like five songs.
With two people. With,
You and whoever, yes.
but it's only
Yes,
two people.
you and the wife. The kids asleep. The music is playing. The bottles is free. What you gonna do? You ain't gonna stand on the couch, pop champagne?
Are you
No,
saying it's
That
overrated?
ain't the move. Overrated.
Send your wife a
Overrated.
drink from across the room?
Is it because
Overrated.
y'all don't like to dance?
Yes.
I can't dance, so it's not that I don't like to
But
dance.
that's the best part because nobody's there to judge you.
Yeah, but yeah,
It's gonna get old real fast. Try to do
Real fast.
It's gonna lead to boogie though.
Now, see, it's different when it's two people who can dance and they're like, oh, we're going to do this next time we Corona, you know, we're going to have these moves. But otherwise, pass.
I disagree.
No look pass. Steve style.
I'm going to play.
Yeah, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna enjoy it for longer than 30 minutes.
Okay, I get that. Keep kicking me off.
I agree with Bernice, like in his situation. I disagree with Rory. I think once Rory starts drinking and whatnot, music flowing, drunk Rory dances.
But I'm not gonna be sloppy in the house with just me and my gal though either.
Why not? You ain't gotta drive home. You gotta close your tab.
It's harder. I feel like it's harder to get sloppy at home.
Yeah, like I don't want to, because if I get to that point, I'm be like, man, let's go somewhere. I want to be in this house. Yeah.
I want to leave the house.
Go to the living room. I don't know where you gonna go, brother.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it, but I will say what you said about 30 minutes. Like, I get that. Like, after 30, well, it depends. It depends on how we're moving. But 30 minutes might be like, all right, this is fun. But I've done, have I done just a dance party? I've done like the dance video games with somebody, and that was a lot of fun. He couldn't dance. I mean, I can't. I'm not the best dancer. I just dance because I don't care.
See, I see it.
I just love.
I see it as it's not gonna be like 30 consistent minutes. Like the song come on that y'all both vibing to, you get up and dance, whatever. Maybe dance 2 songs or whatever. And you sit back down and have conversation, get to drinking again. Like it's gonna be on and off. Just basically just listening to music and chilling.
But you're actually dancing.
When the mood strikes. Yeah, when the mood strikes, you have a dance.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
still
ready
know, huh?
for the boogie, you can go home, head to the bedroom and boogie.
This utopian world that Carl lives in.
Right.
I want to be in your world, Carl.
That's what I just said. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not how it goes.
I'm thinking about standing on the couch in my crib right now.
Well, go ahead. Ain't nobody gonna
Yeah, hell your business.
That's not how it goes.
See me, I was trying to put dishes up.
Clearly. Rory said it's time to clean right now.
But the fact, if I had some
I literally just logged off because I looked at the time. I was like, oh, it ended at 6. Let me try to get on.
If I had some roller skates, I'll move all the furniture to the side and let it be nice. Hello?
Yeah.
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 If I had some skates, I'd move this furniture and let it be nice DJ my roller skate party in the living room.
See, now that's way different than dancing. Yeah.
You would do that? You would skate around your living room?
Yes. Hell yeah.
How is that different?
Skating is not dancing.
Because you don't. That's because you don't. Dancing is so much fun.
And drunk Rory dances.
When it's not uncomfortable, it's fun.
But it shouldn't be uncomfortable with the person that you're with.
It's literally because I don't like dancing like that.
Hey, you know when you can't dance.
Yeah.
Because it's like you move in and you like, this don't feel right.
Yeah, like I don't like dancing like that. Like
I can't dance either, but drunk Carl can. More importantly.
It's not that I can't, I just don't enjoy it.
Rory, does your significant other like to dance?
All women like to dance. That's
not true.
Man, I ain't met a woman other than my mama that don't like to dance.
I know a lot of women that don't like to dance.
Ask Craig about that. Your mama used to get down.
Okay, don't toe that line with my parents now, Carl.
Right, he said, wait, your camera. It's a lot of people that don't like to dance.
Well, I ain't met them.
Most of my friends don't like to dance. None of the y'all like to dance except me.
Matter of fact, remember that wedding party we went to? None of them danced.
What are you talking about?
When y'all went to the party and y'all said her friends didn't dance.
Little Mike.
Oh. It's not. Anyway, we're recording. Yeah.
So again, not all women like to dance. I think it just depends.
Okay.
I think I won't say it's equal. But the funny thing is you're saying that, and what Carl is saying is true as well. Like, you saying you don't like to dance, but once you get a few drinks in you and let the right song come on, Rory be coming.
Yeah, like me being that drunk, I don't want to be that drunk in the house.
Oh, you don't want to be.
Yeah.
So you have to be gone today.
I would rather be. I can't get jiggy like that when it's just us two. Like, I need a crowd. Like, yeah. It's the vibe different.
Yeah.
The vibe is different.
The vibe different.
You want to be
like,
seen.
if we gonna have a dance party, it's gonna be a slow dance party. Like, I'm not finna Bell Biv DeVoe it.
Not finna build it.
My drink is empty. So.
Okay. All right. Well, I say, it's 50-50. Me and Carl say underrated. I think it's so underrated. It's so much fun. But I guess you got to know who you with. If they like to dance, then y'all should just try it. I'm looking at Bernice and Rory. Y'all should just
I've
try
done it before. Oh,
okay.
No, I've done it before. That's why I know I'm good for 30 minutes.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's a fun thing to do. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and log off Facebook because that's all I got. And I said 46, so it's almost 6. But thank y'all for watching or listening. This will be edited into a podcast. We're gonna see what it sounds like. It's gonna be very interesting. But
I'm curious what it's gonna look like.
Melody was trying to join.
No, I know. She texted me. I was texting her to let her know we're about to log off.
Oh.
Did you send her the link?
No.
Okay.
Did you?
Because I was about to text her until we logging off.
Okay.
So but we have some other content coming up. So make sure you check out Room for Relations. Follow us across social media. I don't know. That's all I got. Let me log off of Facebook.
All right, y'all. Peace.
How do I? Later. I don't even know how to do it. I think.